19X.
What?
That's it.
10-5.
What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna be comparing the Glock 19X as a everyday carry to the Walther PDP Pro Compact as an everyday carry. So let y'all know we are clear. We are clear, safe direction, and both guns clear. I'm gonna start off with the Walther. So this is my Walther PDP Pro Compact. This is the compact frame. It has the 4.5 inch barrel. So, and as you can see, it has a Siley CT2 on there. People talk crap about Sileys, but it ain't never failed me. But so this is a gun I use for carry. I carry this gun sometimes if I have a hoodie or a bigger clothing on. It has, as you can see, a flared mag wheel, threaded barrel, and an enhanced performance trigger. So where this gun really shines is the trigger. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So I'm gonna just go to the trigger real quick. That's the wall. Oh, hold up. I guess I gotta cycle, huh? All right. That's the wall right there. That's the wall. Yeah. That's all it is, man. The reset right there. You back in action. So that was a big selling point for this gun for me. I wanted a gun with a more performance trigger. I'm used to, my first gun was a Taurus. Y'all can go ahead and get y'all laughs out about that, but it was a good gun. And I still have it to this day. And I'm just compared to my 19X. Took the mag out. So this is bare 19X. I just got this a couple weeks ago. I got plans in the making for this. I'm not gonna tell y'all just yet. Y'all just gonna have to watch and see. But it's basically just a stock Glock 19X. And I'm gonna do that trigger for y'all as well, just to compare. All right. So that's the wall. And then there we are. That's the reset. Get back in there. So personally, I favor the trigger on here way more than the typical Glock trigger. Now this is better than most Glock triggers. I will say that. I have a 43X and this is much better than that. As far as the trigger shoe, it's a smoother trigger shoe as well. And I like that as well. And just having a bigger gun is gonna be better altogether anyway. But now it's into the pros and cons of each gun, at least to me. So I'll start off with the Glock. So the Glock, the pros, you already know it's gonna be reliable. You already know it's gonna fire when you pull that trigger, and you know that the aftermarket is gonna be real heavy for these. Like, you can get any type of slide work, you can get any type of frame work. Magazines is always available. Actually, give me 1 second. This is my Chris Vector mag, and come on now, how can you beat that? That's like the hood's favorite right there. That is the hood's favorite. I ain't involved, but 40 rounds. This is really just a range toy. I would never just have this on me, but this is just a fun range toy. And as far as I know, as far as I've shot, it's been pretty reliable with mag dumps and all. All I had to do was really, I took the 17 round stock Glock 19X mag, and I attached it to the bottom of the Chris Vector mag. I'm just leaving it there for the rest of the video, to be honest, because it's empty. But that's another pro. It's a lot of compatibility with the Glocks. Most holster companies, they start off with Glocks, and the Glock 19X is just that gun. It comes with you can't see it, but it comes with glow in the dark sights and night sights. Now the only thing, it doesn't come MOS ready. It doesn't come MOS ready. You would have to get it cut, but that's one of the things I'm planning on doing, is getting it cut for an optic, having it set off, and doing all that jazz. But other than that, that's where it really ends with the pros. Customize, and it's compatibility with other stuff. And where the cons start is, it's really kind of boring. Like when you look at this, of course the 19X is an exception to this, but any other Glock is gonna look exactly like this, but black. It's gonna look exactly like this, but in black. It's gonna have the same shape, same frame shape, same everything, but it's gonna be black. And that's where I really feel like Glock dropped the ball. I feel like they should have innovated a little bit more with their designs over the past few years, or past 30, 50 years. Like if you go back 100 years even, if there was even a thing 100 years ago, the Glock is gonna look exactly like this, but just black. This is their first Glock that they really changed the color on, stock. Like, and that's really a shame. Like, of course, black isn't really the problem, it's the design choice. Like, the shape is generally, this is just your basic Gen 5 Glock frame, you know, and it's really, that's really my only gripe about it. Now, where the Walther comes in, it gets down to the nitty gritty. It looks interesting, it makes you want to ask questions about it. It has these real aggressive slide serrations on the front and the back. It comes optics ready for one. The only thing I don't like about the optic system is you have to order the plate from Walther or a third-party company. I got mine from, I think, CHS Precision Works. I believe that's the name. I'll correct myself somewhere on the screen, but that's where I got this plate from. It's a steel plate, and it's held up pretty well. Other than that, you can see on the grip. Look at that grip right there. Look at that grip. Like that grip compared to the Glock grip. That's not going in any type of sweat. You got lotion on your hand, anything. This is coming at your hand 9 times out of 10. This is not staying in your hand. This, I've never had problems with this coming out of my hand at all. Like, never. This has always stayed in my hand, regardless of what's on my hand or anything. And plus, it has to do with that flare mag wheel basically pinching your hand into there, cinching it down, and being able to hold it. Other than that, and another thing with that flare mag wheel, you can do no look reloads, you back in there. And that, the threaded barrel is another thing I'm basically wanting to take advantage of as well. I want to put a comp on here. The comp I've been wanting is out of stock pretty much all the time. I'm not gonna tell y'all which one because y'all probably gonna try to buy it, but the one I'm looking for is pretty much out of stock all the time, and I can never get a hold of it, and that's a shame. And Another pro is basically what I said is the trigger. You know, you can't beat that. Like that's beating your typical Glock trigger all day. And of course, ambidextrous controls. You know, you see you got the slide releases on both sides, and obviously I have the TLR 1. This is just the basic TLR 1, not the HL, because I really don't see the need in having 1,000 lumens or whatever the other one has. But yeah, just now where the Walther falls off compared to the Glock is the aftermarket. Alright, well, it has comps and other stuff, but as far as any aftermarket support is anything, it really falls off compared to the Glock. Now, Walther themselves offers a lot of stuff that that you can get for the Glock, not the Glock, that you can get for the Walther. They offer a lot of stuff, you know. They offer even optic suppressor height sights or co-witness sights from Walther themselves, and that's pretty neat, to be honest, because not a lot of companies do that. And you can actually buy, if you don't have a Walther PDP Pro, if you have just a regular PDP, you can actually buy this trigger straight from Walther and install it in your regular PDP. I don't know if the same is for the mag wheel, but I know it's the same story for the trigger. I feel like with the PDP Pro, I'm very quick to get back on target really quickly, and that has to do with probably the grip and it wanting to get back into my hand. This is probably the easiest gun that I've had to get back on target as far as my 43X, my 19X, and my Taurus. Now, I really do. Now, this isn't just down in Glock or the 19X. This is probably my favorite gun. I can never keep this out of my hand. Once I get a holster for this is probably gonna be with me all the time, because I cannot keep this out of my hands to save my life. I put this new back, I put the different back strap on there with the beaver tail, and once I get this going, it's gonna be a cold gun, just to censor myself. But other than that, as far as I know, let me know in the comments which one you would get. Would you get the 19X or would you get the Taurus? Now, not the Taurus, but the Walther. The Walther is a little bit more expensive at the box, especially for the Pro model. It comes in around, I bought this used for a good deal under retail, and I traded for this with a little bit of cash on top. You know how that goes. But and as far as the magazine capacity, we have 18 stock for the Walther, and in the stock 19X mag, we have a 19, which is 17 plus 2. This is the plus 2 mag. So 19 plus versus 18. Well, 19 with 1 in the head, so 20, and 18 with 1 in the head, 19. So, and there's a lot of compatibility and a lot of options for the Glocks, period, versus the Walther. But I just feel like out of the box, the Walther comes with a lot of stuff that you would want to upgrade on your gun, period. The threaded barrel, optics, trigger, mag wheel. But I don't really understand what you might need other than that. Maybe some customization. You can always take this to get Cerakoted or something. But as far as like getting custom made slides and stuff like that in different color like releases and buttons, your Glock is gonna be the winner in that aspect, because there are a lot of companies that make stuff with them. But other than that though, there is one side I have to lean to in this whole ordeal, and just saying which one I recommend y'all get. Save your money and get you a Taurus. Yeah, yes, it don't look the best. Yeah, you know, it don't have the greatest aftermarket. They got optics ready versions. They got them. It has we are clear. It has it has a semi good trigger. You know, it gets the job done. It gets the job done. Go get you a Taurus. Save a couple $100 on any one of these and get you a Taurus. Get you a Taurus. And that's all I gotta say about it, really. It take Glock sights. What more can you ask? What you need an optic for anyway? You got a manual safety. Can't beat that. Look at that stippling, man. Hold up. Let me zoom. Let me do the Taurus justice too. Come on now. Come on now. You can't get no better than that right there. No better. You can't get no better, boy. That's all I got to say. Get you a Taurus and just rock out. Now, if you got the money, go ahead and get you a Walther. If I had to lean towards one of them, get you a Walther. Get you a Walther, and you're not gonna be disappointed. Now, if you just ballin', get all three. Get all three. Go ahead, get them. Just get all three. If you got the money, the funds, get you the Walther, 19X, or any Glock that you want, and the Taurus for, you know, other stuff. If you don't want the government taking your gun, if you gotta use it or something like that. That's all I got to say about it. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know which one you would choose, or your favorite carry gun that you have in your collection right now. Other than that, that's all I got to say. Peace.